Hi, I'm Laura Lewis. I'm a reporter with the Brunswick Beacon in Charlotte, and I'm here to talk about the candidates forum that we had October 15th with the candidates in Sunset Beach. And this was a forum that was jointly held by the Beacon with the Chamber of Commerce, ATMC-TV, and Sunset Properties. This year, there are 5 people vying for 3 available council seats in Sunset Beach, and we have 2 mayoral candidates that includes incumbent Ron Klein and challenger Rich Cerrato. There were a number of interesting topics discussed at this forum, and among them was island traffic and parking, sewer, recycling, a future park, and a second fire station, as well as tourism, were among the hot topics debated at this Meet the Candidate Election Forum. And as I mentioned, we have the 2 mayoral candidates and 5 people running for 3 council seats. Klein, who is seeking a 3rd term as mayor, said the town has done very well with advanced planning, including finances, to make sure they're looking ahead 5 or 6 years. He said it's also important to listen to the people. Challenger Cerrato said in his opening statement that he is and has always been a whistleblower, in quotes. When you are a whistleblower, you pay a personal price, he said. And he wants to be, he said, the town hall taxpayer watchdog and to open the books at town hall. Carol Scott, a candidate for Sunset Beach Town Council, said that she has been very active in the community in Sunset Beach, attending assorted meetings and speaking out on many issues. And she said that she thinks that we all agree that Sunset Beach wants to retain its small town charm that everyone loves. She cited 2 areas where improvements are needed, however, to ensure that, and that is improving communications to and from citizens and taking a tougher approach to spending. Another candidate this year, Karen Joseph, who is also a newcomer as a candidate, said that she wants to make a public service contribution to Sunset Beach and its residents. And she said, like Scott, that she wants to maintain the small town atmosphere and quality of life that brought everyone to town to live. She wants to ensure that the growth of the future is managed and that it's done responsibly. And she also feels that they need to improve the 2-way communication between town hall and citizens. Another newcomer candidate, Ed Apalinski, favors more openness and clarity within the administration. And he took issue with a second fire station that's planned for the town, and he said he's not in favor of that. Incumbent council candidate Lou DeVita, who is seeking a 2nd council term, said the town has secured more than $3 million in grants to help offset costs to taxpayers and expand services. He also cited the new bridge and sewer that have taken many years to be thrashed out as critical improvements for the town. And DeVita also cited his involvement with town residents in town pride projects such as Sunset at Sunset Festival, beautification, the birding trail, and beach sweep. And the 2nd incumbent candidate, Lynn Steiner, who is seeking re-election to a 3rd term, cited his track record as pretty darn good, including his taking leadership in the town's budgetary process. He said the town is extremely well run with very competent and well-trained employees, and that what he would like to do is to continue to serve the citizens in the next 4 years to bring forth some of the very important projects that they now have on the books at Town Hall. And that includes open land space and water access.
Thank you very much. I think it's the first time we've ever been introduced as being on the far left. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, and don't remember some of what I put in my opening letter, my name's Ron Klein. I've been an attorney by profession. I've been a town attorney. I've been an assistant county prosecutor. I've spent 1 4-year term on city council here, and I'm presently running for my 3rd term as the mayor. Was an Army officer in Vietnam, won a Bronze Star. I ended up a career as an FBI agent. Spent my last 14 years back at headquarters, the last 10 of which was running the unit that did the legal advice for the Counterintelligence, Counterterrorism Division. My wife and I moved here back in '94. We've been active in the community at Sea Trail and active in the Seaside Methodist Church. The main thing that we've brought to the system that we're using now and that the town is using, I think, very well is advanced planning. This isn't only trying to get things ready, but also trying to get the finances ready for it. Try to plan ahead, try to make sure you're looking off 5 or 6 years as to when some things get paid off and drop off of the chart. As a mayor, one of the main things is to listen to the people. And what I hear, to make sure it gets passed on to the council while the council is making their decisions. Make sure that all information is available to them, and make sure that they're looking at things from the various perspectives that are available to look at a subject from. And if they don't bring up the topic, which might sound a little off base once in a while, but bring it up for them. I'll finish up with that.
Mr. Cerrato.
I guess I'm on the far right. I am Rich Cerrato, and I am a candidate for mayor. I am and have always been a whistleblower. When you are a whistleblower, you pay a personal price. As I indicated in the digest, let me give you an additional example. I am a certified high school and college baseball umpire. And several years ago, I worked for an agent who was contracted by Brunswick County, who continuously failed to properly compensate and pay personnel who worked for him. I was one of those victims. After repeated attempts to rectify the matter, I brought the complaint to the county authorities. They did nothing. I filed a legal complaint against the contractor. I was finally paid after 18 months. It was not the money. It was the integrity. After receiving the payment, a complaint was lodged against me by the contractor. It accused me of communicating threats to the agent, which were completely unfounded. Prior to the hearing, my agent and I settled the complaint, left the building together, and my attorney filed for a dismissal of the alleged charges, which was awarded by the court. I now do high school and college baseball umpiring in South Carolina. There are 2 umpires here tonight to verify this event, and one who additionally had to go to court to receive his back pay. No good deed goes unpunished. This is all public record. I want to be your town hall taxpayer watchdog and to open the books at town hall. I will have town meetings where you ask the questions and are provided a clear and honest response. My
Time's up, Mr.
platform
Cerrato.
clearly states that all major issues
Time's up, Mr.
which
Cerrato.
impact our quality of life, if I could just...
Mr. Cerrato, you will have plenty of opportunity throughout the night. Time's up, please. Thank you. Ms. Scott.
Hi, I'm Carol Scott. Let me start by saying that I love Sunset Beach and believe it's a town we can all be proud of. I'm a retired attorney who, by the way, we don't do well with 2-minute sound bites, so we'll see what happens. As a retired